Now, Rajeev Chandrashekhar, the state president of the BJP Kerala, has written a strongly worded letter to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. The letter seeks urgent intervention in the ongoing corruption and misappropriation issues plaguing temples in Kerala, including the famous Sabarimala temple. Chandrashekhar points out that the state government, through its appointed Devaswom Board, is responsible for the safety and upkeep of Hindu temples under their jurisdiction. However, recent disclosures have exposed shocking cases of gold theft, fraud in gold plating works, and unexplained shortfalls of gold at Sabarimala and other temples managed by the Devaswom Boards. These revelations have come to light following judicial scrutiny and media reports exposing a systematic problem of corruption and negligence. Further, Chandrashekhar raises some serious concerns about the impartiality of the Kerala police investigation, as the police force is under the control of the state's Home Minister, who is also the Chief Minister of the state. He points out that the Chief Minister has publicly dismissed the allegations as a mere slip-up by the court, leading to a loss of public confidence in the ongoing probe. In his letter, Chandrashekhar urges Amit Shah to instruct a central agency to investigate all transactions and activities of the Devaswom Boards over the past 30 years to uncover any further wrongdoing. He also calls for a thorough audit by the Comptroller Auditor General (CAG) of India, with the results made public to ensure transparency and enable prosecution of those responsible. Meanwhile, in a historic first, President Droupadi Murmu offered prayers at the Sabarimala temple in Kerala, becoming the first serving head of the state to visit the revered Lord Ayyappa shrine. Escorted in a four-wheel drive vehicle from Pamba to Sannidhanam, the president performed Aarti and Darshan amid tight security arrangements by the Travancore Devaswom Board and Kerala Police. While the entire issue pertaining to the gold theft has mired Sabarimala management into a controversy, the BJP's state president for Kerala, Rajeev Chandrashekhar, has written a letter to the Home Minister urging for a central agency to probe the gold scam. My colleague Vivek is joining me right now to get us more details. Well, Vivek, take us through what exactly is expected now. Of course, Rajeev Chandrashekhar has written a letter to Home Minister, but amid all this controversy, we see the president performing Aarti and getting a darshan amid tight security arrangements. She's the first head of the state to visit Sabarimala and offer prayers.
Yes, absolutely. The gold theft scam, as the gold theft in Sabarimala has huge ramifications as far as the Kerala politics is concerned, mainly because the BJP and the Congress has taken up this issue. Remember, 4.475 kgs of gold has been missing from Sabarimala since the 2019 maintenance. Now, two people one person called Unikrishnan Poti has been arrested as far as this case is concerned. And yesterday, the Kerala High Court has clearly told the special investigation team that they need to register one more case because they understand that there is clear evidence to suggest that senior members of the Devaswom Board are also involved in this particular case. Now, what we are understanding from our sources is that senior Devaswom officials, including the current president and the former president, will be questioned in the coming days. Now, Rajeev Chandrashekhar has taken up this issue and has written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah saying that a central agency like the CBI should come and investigate this case because they don't trust the state agencies, because all these state agencies come under the Home Department, which is under Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, and hence there is no transparency as far as this investigation is concerned. They believe that this is going to be just a mockery of the law, and there won't be a clear evidence that will be submitted before the court of law in the next 6 weeks. Remember, the court is given 8 weeks time right now for the SIT to submit the entire case. Now, what is more shocking is that the gold theft and the ivory theft is not just confined to Sabarimala temple, but also the Guruvayur temple in Thrissur, where the audit report of 2019 and 2020 clearly suggests that there are clear discrepancies as far as the gold, especially the receipts of the revenue and the expenditure is concerned. there is clear mismatch,
It
and
is not
hence,
just Sabarimala alone. Stay with me and I'll come back to you for more, because days after the gold theft from Kerala's Sabarimala temple, similar allegations have surfaced from the famed Guruvayur temple as well, after a 2019 audit has reportedly revealed that various assets, including gold and ivory, as missing. The report indicated that these had been handled without due protocol. It also indicated a loss of 79 lakhs related to deposits in a gold scheme run by the State Bank of India. However, the report that cites the grave governance from the Guruvayur Devaswom Board is yet to be released. The report also found the machadi or coral wood tree seeds for the sack count given by the devotees were missing, and saffron flowers were not included in the records. In addition, 2,000 kgs of traditional cookware or earlies worth 15 lakhs had not been included in the calculations. The cookware had been donated to a resident of Kerala's Palakkad. Additionally, over 530 kgs of ivory from Panathur Elephant Fort is also missing. The Guruvayur Devaswam, a statutory and independent board that manages and governs 12 temples in the southern state, has said that the shortcomings had been resolved and these matters had been submitted to the Kerala High Court in a detailed affidavit. It also observed that physical verification of temple valuables was not being conducted in accordance with the Guruvayur Devaswam Rules 1980, which require an annual inspection by the management committee and submission of a detailed report to the Devaswam Commissioner. However, auditors claimed that no such inspection had been undertaken since the rules came into effect. When documents relating to the valuables were sought in 2019, they were allegedly not provided. It said that the combined expenditure of Devaswam-run establishments, including the rest houses, was around 25 crore higher than their earnings. While acknowledging that the temple is not intended to operate for profit, the report urged the Guruvayur Devaswam to strengthen its financial discipline and regulatory framework to ensure accountability and transparency in its administration. My colleague Vivek continues to be with us. Devaswam, Vivek, I beg your pardon. It's not just Sabarimala, but it's also the Guruvayur temple, where we are talking about certain similar allegations about gold theft, ivory theft, and the fact that there was no audit that was carried out as per the statutory rules.
Exactly. In the 2019-2020 audit report clearly suggests that we have the copy with us, that the 64-page audit report of 2019-20, also 2020-21. In the 1920 audit report that is released, it says, in the 34th and the 35th page, that there are clear discrepancies, especially when it comes to, the revenue and the expenditure of the temple, and also the gold platings and the ivory artifacts and other materials, other precious valuables that's been submitted by devotees across the globe. Now, remember, most of these devotees submit valuables that are worth lakhs, especially NRI devotees, in temples like Guruvayur. Now, these are basically kept in a strong room. And every year, the Guruvayur Devaswom Board protocol clearly stipulates that, every year that there should be a clear auditing, and that should be informed to the Devaswam Commissioner. But this has not happened. And this is precisely the reason why it says that, lot of valuable materials that has been found, that has been donated, has not been entered into the logbook, and also the money equivalent to this these materials has also not been entered into the bank book or the passbook. So clearly there are discrepancies, and what we understand from some of the sources, they say that these discrepancies are ranging up to lakhs and crores, but the clear the picture of what is the total amount that's been lost, that is yet to be ascertained, because right now what we understand is that there is a internal probe that's been conducted within the Guruvayur Devaswam Board. Remember, the Guruvayur Devaswam Board is a statutory board. There are 12 temples under the Guruvayur Devaswam Board in northern Kerala, and this is indeed one of the most famous temples, like what we saw in Sabarimala. Remember, at this point of time, President Droupadi Murmu is also visiting Sabarimala temple, And she has yesterday met BJP State President Rajeev Chandrashekhar and other leaders at the Raj Bhavan, and they have also apprised her regarding the gold theft in Sabarimala and also the discrepancies in Guruvayur, and they have clearly mentioned the president about the seriousness of this matter and also the sentiments behind this. Remember, crores of devotees are, are visiting Sabarimala temple and also Guruvayur temple, and we know the kind of sentiments behind this. And it is these valuables in these temples, in these famous famed temples, that's been missing. And now, when the SIT is clearly pointing the fingers towards the Devaswom officials, the matter becomes even more serious, even more complicated. And now, what we understand
Tell
from
me
our sources,
about what is the reaction of the Kerala government, because clearly, as far as the BJP is concerned, they are showing no faith in the ongoing investigation that is being carried out by Kerala police. They want a central agency to probe these accusations and claims.
Yes, the Kerala state government is extremely serious as far as this matter is concerned. The Devaswom minister has said that all those people who are behind this will be booked. But the question here is, if you look at the gold plating in Guruvayur in Sabarimala temple, it dates back from 2008. But the maximum quantity of gold has been submitted to the temple or donated to the temple in 2018 by none other than Vijay Mallya. And at that point of time, in 2019, the maintenance, in the name of maintenance work, we saw Unikrishnan Poti, the main accused in this case, actually taking these copper and gold, materials from the Devapalaka, the
Okay.
Shilpas, and to Chennai. And from there, while he was returning it back,
Right.
4.5 kgs of gold were missing.